What's happening, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to use Spotify to supercharge your practice. Let's get started. So I love Spotify. It's super useful for finding new music, for practicing certain styles, for getting a really authentic feel of things that you don't have access to in your normal record shop, although no one buys records anymore. So today I'm going to show you the nerdiest thing I've done on Spotify, which is to use tempos or songs at specific tempos as practice tools. Now I've set up tempo playlists from 60 all the way up to 155. So let's dive into Spotify and I'll show you some of my playlists and tell you why it's useful for you to practice with them. So as you can see, I'm really geeky. I've got all my playlist folders. This is a really cool feature that not a lot of people know about, is you can actually create a new folder. If you go up to top here, file, new playlist folder, Control-Shift-N. It's probably going to be Command-Shift-N for you Mac users. I'm a PC geek. And as you can see, you can create that. So I've got various different ones. Let's just get rid of that. Got it automatically. I've got my new albums playlist, which is empty. So you guys need to tell me some new music to check out. I'm always looking for new styles, new genres, new artists. Literally anybody new in any genre, I'm up for listening to them. So hit it in the comments below. Tell me some tunes to check out. We've got my favorites playlist here. And you can see what I had on my wedding day. Some excellent albums here. Gretchen Parlato is a particular favorite of mine. She's married to Mark Juliana, little drum nerdness there. But this album has Kendrick Scott on it, and he is a beast on it. It's called The Lost and Found. Go and find that, it's cool. So we jump into my work stuff folder. You can see I've got like groove types, different things I practice to, some tracks I play in clinics, folders, etc. What we're interested in today is this tempos folder here. And as I said before, there's the geekiness. 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, etc, etc. So why would you practice with songs as opposed to a metronome? So for a couple of reasons, really. The first one is that a metronome can get pretty dull if you're spending 3 or 4 hours a day practicing with it, and you just go beep, 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 beep. I'll be doing a couple of videos on click track ideas coming soon. Keep your eyes out for that. The second reason, really, and the important one to me, is that all these songs at different tempos have different feels. So you may play your lick or your groove with one song at 80 and then try it with a different song and you can't make it fit. Now, if you're in a musical situation, as a drummer, it's all about making the song feel good. So if you have your stuff practiced with different feels, you're more likely to fit into more musical situations. Or that's the theory. If we dive into 80 beats a minute, you can see here we've got loads of different styles, loads of different tunes. We've got some hip hop, we've got some Ed Sheeran, we've got D'Angelo, Destiny's Child, etc, etc. I can't play these because of YouTube's rules. So if you just think about something like Ed Sheeran's Thinking Out Loud. So the tempo is boom, boom, kind of very chilled, 80 beats a minute. And you take something like Survivor by Destiny's Child. Totally different. Same tempo, but the feel's different. So when you play your stuff, it's going to feel, or it's going to be played in a certain feel, maybe slightly more aggressive as opposed to laid back, more on top of the beat, more behind the beat, etc, etc. It's actually a great way to learn to play in head, behind, matching the feel of certain famous drummers if you just play along with their stuff as opposed to trying to shed over the top of it. If we go to somewhere else, a particular favourite of mine is 105. That's not a particular favourite of mine, although that's a great tune, by the way. It's 110, and we've got the classic Never Too Much by Luther Vandross, which is excellent. And then we've got something like Kiss, or Get Jiggy With It by Will Smith. All kind of very different. Obviously, Get Jiggy With It's more of a loop-based R&B thing. Never Too Much, the classic Luther Vandross stuff. Playing your stuff on top of this is going to help you get a better feel for these different styles of music, and it's just going to make you an all-around better drummer. Now, if you found these useful, please go and check them out. You can just search me. I'll leave some links below so that you guys can find these. Unfortunately, Spotify doesn't keep my folders together because it just wants to annoy me. If you like this lesson, please do hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below with some new music for me to check out, and I'll see you next week.